Namanda, Vitsanamanda, 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 Vitsanamanda. Let's begin the service by singing the Vandana Tisarana, which will be found on the screen or on page 7 of the Red Jodashinshu service book. Let's sing the Pali and English verses together. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Homage to him, the exalted one, the enlightened one, the supremely awakened one. Buddham saranam gacchami, Dhamman saranam gacchami, Sangham saranam gacchami. I go to the Buddha for guidance. I go to the Dharma for guidance. I go to the Sangha for guidance. Namanda, Vitsanamanda, 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 Vitsanamanda. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Today we'll sing the hymn Gasho with Amida, the words of which will be shown on the screen. Namo Amida Butsu. I recite Amida's name with deep joy and gratitude. I gasho with Amida, trees and grasses and flowers all grow in great compassion. This light shines throughout the world. I gasho with Amida. Flowers bloom and flowers fall. From the seed sprout new flowers. This is the truth unchanging. I gasho with Amida. Springtime brings the happy birds. Their songs all praise Amida. I join them in Nembutsu. I gasho with Amida. When I call Amida's name, it's Amida calling me. Buddha's voice, my voice are one. I gasho with Amida. When I'm lonely, I recite Namo Amida Butsu. Then I feel great compassion. I gasho with Amida. Nembutsu in work and play, every day with Amida. Every moment filled with light, I gasho with Amida. Remember the golden chain, kindness to all living things. I will follow this teaching. I gasho with Amida. In the clear bright morning sun, in the fading light of day, in the darkness of the night, I gasho with Amida. Namo Amida Butsu. I live in great compassion. This great power guides my life. I gasho with Amida. The virtue of Amida's vow is shared equally by all, together attaining awakened mind. We are born in the land of peace. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Naman, Navats Naman, Naman, Navats Naman. Let's sit together quietly for a few moments. So just relax and get comfortable. If you are able, sit forward in your seat and place both feet flat on the ground. Sit up straight and align your head, your neck, your shoulders and your back in a straight line that goes down to the floor. Place your hands comfortably in your lap. Now close your eyes and just breathe. Breathe in. Breathe out. In and out. As you breathe in, any stress or worries in your mind just fade away. And as you breathe in, you feel energy filling your body. And as you breathe out, any stress or worries in your mind just fade away. Just breathe. The sound of the gong will signal the end of our quiet meditation. Namanda, Butsunamanda, 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 Butsunamanda. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. If you're able to do so at home, we would like to encourage everyone to offer incense at this time. Offering of incense is an ancient ritual of purification of mind and body, a gesture of respect, and an expression of gratitude for the Dharma teachings. On the first Sunday of each month, we observe the memorial cycle services of departed Sangha members and friends of the temple. In the month of July, the first memorial cycle, George Gohara, Isao Lefty Kiyohara. The third memorial cycle, Violet Haruko Onikama. Seventh memorial cycle, Masae Kawabe, Moriaki Nakashima, Tokio Inoue. 17th memorial cycle, Patsy Mihara Urada. 25th memorial cycle, Grace Chiyoko Hamamoto, Haruo Imamura, Yukie Kadosaki. 33rd memorial cycle, Tsuya Kawahara. And 50th memorial cycle, Momoyo Kadosaki, Masae Minobe. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. On the first Sunday of each month, we also observe the monthly memorial or Shotsuki service in the memory of people who were born in the Pure Land during the month of July. If you would like to have the name of a departed loved one added to the monthly memorial list, please let the temple office know. And now we'd like to encourage everyone to offer incense as an expression of gratitude to a departed loved one, dear friend, beloved pet, or anyone else who was born in the Pure Land during the month of July. Namanda, Vitsanamanda, 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 Vitsanamanda. Namanda. Offertory, or making donations and offerings, is the practice of dana, egoless generosity, the first of the 6 paramita perfections in the Mahayana tradition. All donations are gratefully accepted in the spirit in which they are given. If you'd like to make an offering, you can scan this QR code to visit our online offertory box, or you can make an online donation of any amount via credit card. You can also visit our website, makwahonganji.org, and click on Donate in the menu on the left-hand side. Let's read the Golden Chain of Love together, which will be found on the screen, or page 126 of the Red Service Book. I am a link in Amida Buddha's golden chain of love that stretches around the world. I must keep my link bright and strong. I will try to be kind and gentle to every living thing and protect all who are weaker than myself. I will try to think pure and beautiful thoughts, to say pure and beautiful words, and to do pure and beautiful deeds, knowing that on what I do now depends not only my happiness or unhappiness, but also that of others. May every link in Amida's golden chain of love be bright and strong, and may we all attain perfect peace. Namanda, Vitsanamanda, Vitsanamanda, Vitsanamanda. Namanda, Vitsanamanda. On the first Sunday of each month, we also celebrate birthdays for the month. So everyone with a birthday in the month of July, please pretend to come up to the front of the temple because Mimi made pretend cupcakes for you. This month's birthdays include Lena Hamai, Wesley Kosaka, Sierra Kosaka, Diane Nako, Sydney Nako, Alice Sugimura, Leatrice Taketa, and Jean Hazelden. If your name is not on the list, please let the temple office know, and we'll be sure to add it to the list of birthdays for July. Let's all sing Happy Birthday together. Ready? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear friends. Happy birthday to you. Let's blow out the candle. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Yay. Happy birthday, everyone. So good morning, children. Aloha kako. Ohayo gozaimasu. It's so wonderful to see you. How are you today? Let me put on my magic glasses and see who's out there. Oh, there's so many wonderful children from around the world. And I see Kalena and Tyrus and Tori and Benji and Cora and Nolan and Meleana and Livinoe, and Maddie, and Lena and Kaveh, Micah, Emmy and Kaya, Wesley, Sierra, Lindsay and Kenneth, Melody and Cadence, and Jai and Ison, Cruz and Tide. And so many other children. Hello, thank you. Thank you so much for coming this morning. And I can also see our Dharma School teachers. There's Auntie Sharon and Auntie Karen. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Oh, I think we have a visitor at the door. Just a moment, let me go see. Well, good morning. Thank you so much for coming today. Let's go say hello to all the children. Look, children, it's the mommy bunny and the baby bunny who've come all the way from the magical forest of Sylvania to say hello and join us today. Good morning, children. How are you? It's so nice to see you. Look, it's little baby bunny. Hello, children. How are you? Sensei, how come there's this big tree in here? Well, thank you so much for asking. That's a great question. Today we're celebrating Tanabata, which is a Japanese holiday. And so Auntie Mimi made this beautiful, beautiful bamboo branch with pieces of paper called tanzaku with the wishes of all the children on it. Would you like me to tell the story of Tanabata? Yes, Sensei, that would be really nice. Okay, so you guys sit here. Let's make sure everyone can see you. Very good. Okay, so let's talk about this story. Oh, that's the picture of Mommy Bunny and Baby Bunny who've come all the way from the magical forest to be with us here today. So today's children's Dharma story time is the story of Tanabata. Once upon a time, a long time ago, there lived a beautiful princess who was the best at weaving the finest silk clothes. Her name was Orihime, the weaving princess. Orihime's father was Tentai, the Sky King, and they lived on the banks of the Amano-gawa, the heavenly river. Orihime loved her father, the Sky King, and worked day and night to create new and wonderful silk clothes for the Sky King and the ladies and gentlemen of his court. Her father, the Sky King, was very proud of Orihime and loved her very, very much. Orihime was happy as she worked hard at weaving the finest silk clothes in the heavens. Sometimes, though, Orihime was sad because she was afraid she'd never have the chance to meet her true love. Orihime's father, the Sky King, could see that Orihime was sad. And the Sky King loved Orihime very much and wanted her to be happy. And so, Tentai, the Sky King, arranged for Orihime, the weaving princess, to meet Hikoboshi, the cow herder. Hikoboshi was a kind and gentle man, and he worked very hard every day, caring for the cows on the other side of the heavenly river. When Orihime, the weaving princess, and Hikoboshi, the cow herder, met for the first time, they fell in love at first sight. And they knew they had met their true love, and so they got married. Orihime and Hikoboshi were so happy and in love. All they wanted to do was to have fun together. And because they were having fun all the time, they neglected their duties. So the other heavenly gods complained to Tentai, the Sky King. Orihime just plays with Hikoboshi all the time and doesn't weave new silk, so my robes are all busted up. And one of the courtiers said so angrily, "You must do something." Hikoboshi just plays with Orihime all the time, so the cows are everywhere. They aren't being fed, and they're pooping all over the heavens, said one of the court gentlemen. And he said, "You must do something." Tentai, the Sky King, was not happy when he heard this. In fact, he was very, very angry. "From this day, Orihime and Hikoboshi must be separated," declared Tentai, the Sky King, angrily. "They must live on separate sides of the Amanogawa Heavenly River." So, Orihime, the weaving princess, lived on one side of the Heavenly River, where she worked hard all the time, weaving the finest silk cloth. But Orihime missed her true love, Hikoboshi, very, very much, and was sad all the time because she would never see him again. Hikoboshi, the cow herder, lived on the other side of the Heavenly River, where he worked all the time and worked very hard taking care of the cows. But he also missed his true love, Orihime, the weaving princess, very, very much. And he was sad all the time because he would never see her again. And so, Hikoboshi and Orihime were separated by the Heavenly River. They worked hard and did their duty, but they were sad all the time because they could not see their true love. At night, Orihime and Hikoboshi would look up at the stars and make a wish. "I wish I could see Hikoboshi, my true love," said Orihime. "I wish I could see Orihime, my true love," said Hikoboshi. Tentai, the Sky King, heard their wish and wanted them both to be happy, and so he declared, "Once a year, on the evening of the 7th day of the 7th month, Orihime and Hikoboshi may see each other." Orihime was so happy. She worked with joy because she knew she would get to see her true love, Hikoboshi, once again. Hikoboshi was so happy, and he worked with joy because he knew he would get to see his true love, Orihime, once again. And so, on the evening of the 7th day of the 7th month, a flock of magical magpies would come together and form a bridge across the Heavenly River so that Orihime and Hikoboshi could be together. And they lived happily ever after. The end. Wasn't that a great story? Did you like that story? You did? Great. Okay, so and that's the story of Tanabata, which means the evening of the 7th day of the 7th month. And that is why we write our wishes on pieces of paper called tanzaku and tie them to a bamboo branch for Tanabata in the hope that our wishes all come true. And did you know that if you look at the night sky on the evening of the 7th day of the 7th month, you will see two stars, Vega and Altair, come together. So there's Vega, there's Altair, and there's the Milky Way, the Heavenly River, the Amanogawa. And once a year, on the evening of the 7th day of the 7th month, these two stars come together. And so that's Orihime and Hikoboshi coming together. Isn't that wonderful? It only happens once a year. And so in Japan, everyone writes their wish on a piece of paper called the tanzaku and ties it to the bamboo branch in hopes that their wishes come true. And that is the story of Tanabata. Thank you very much for sharing your wishes with us. And I think you can see them. They're all here on the bamboo branch. So let's say thank you to Mommy Bunny and Baby Bunny, who came all the way from the magical Sylvania forest to be with us here today. Thank you, Dharma students, for sharing your wishes. And thank you, Auntie Mimi, for the idea to explain Tanabata and creating this wonderful Tanzaku tree. And let's all say thank you to Mommy Bunny and Baby Bunny for coming to help Sensei read the story today, the story of Tanabata. It's our pleasure. Thank you for inviting us. Thank you for coming. Okay, children, bye-bye. We gotta go. Sensei's gonna tell the story for the adults now. So hope to see you again soon. Bye-bye. Be good. So on the occasion of Tanabata, I'd like us to think about what our keiki wish for during these most extraordinary circumstances. I wish I could eat more foods. This is from our grandson, Cadence, who's 4 months old, so maybe it's Big Sister Melody putting words in his mouth. He just started eating poi and applesauce, which I think is really cool. And how about Tyrus? Tyrus wishes for a teddy bear. And how about Tide? Tide says, I wish for dinosaurs to rise again. Yes, Tide. Sensei likes that one too. Dinosaurs. And then we have Kave, who drew this. It's a little hard to see maybe because it's blue, but he's trying to tell us something. I haven't quite figured it out yet, but that's okay. That's okay. Thank you for writing that for us. And then there's Madison, or Maddie, and you look at this and go, I see a rainbow. Maddie, did you draw a rainbow for us? Thank you. I wish we could see rainbows all the time. And then we have Tori's wish, which is illustrated very nicely. Tori says, hopefully soon I can go to the mainland and see my friends and family. So there's an airplane and it says Ben and Tori, and then something over here, Mommy and Daddy maybe. So on the airplane. So hopefully soon we'll all be able to go see our friends and family on the mainland. And I like this one, right? I wish for Spider-Man gloves with a Spider-Man costume. This is from Benji. Don't tell anybody, but that's what Sensei wants to. I think it would look really cool, right? Like Spider-Man priest or something. Wesley says, I wish for peace, magic, family, friends, and happiness. And Sierra also says, peace, magic, happiness, fame, and friends. And here's a good one. Kenneth says, I wish I could go to the playground every day. Yeah, Sensei does too. Lindsay says, I wish I could go to the beach every day. And Cruz says, I wish to be rich. That's a good one. Very American. The American dream. I wish to be rich. His older brother says, I wish to be rich with money. So being specific is a very good thing. And then Jai says, I wish to start my own biking business. I wish to start my own biking business. Very specific business plan. When you have your business plan written up, let me know. Maybe we can find you some investors. Even more specific, I wish to become a zoologist and actress. And that's from Mele Ana. I wish to see my whole family and friends. From Kalema. I wish my family stays happy. From Lily Noah. I wish for long life for my family. And this is from Melody. I hope we can all stay safe. We're not sure who wrote this one, but thank you for writing it out. I hope we can all stay safe. I wish the coronavirus goes away. From Lena. I wish that COVID-19 will end and people will be happy. I wish for the world to be happy and no fighting. From Micah. So if we listen and truly hear what our keiki are saying, they will tell us everything that we need to know. So even our youngest children and grandchildren, they hear everything, including their inner voices. They see everything. They see the world as it is, not the world as they want it to be. It is said that there's only one practice in Jodo Shinshu, Mombo, or sometimes pronounced Mombo, which means to listen and hear the Dharma. Sometimes it's translated as deep hearing. Dharma itself is often translated as the teachings, so the teachings of Buddha, the teachings of Shinran. But the Dharma, the word Dharma, can also be translated as cosmic law and order, the way of the universe, or phenomenon, or reality, as perceived by the human senses and conceptualized by the human mind. In other words, Dharma encompasses everything. So the more formal term for to listen and hear is chomon, and this is derived from two different kanjis. So if you think about it, right, to listen, so this is a volitional act. This is something we choose to do. We choose to listen. We focus our attention on the speaker, and we listen to the words, and then we try to understand them. To hear, this is a non-volitional act. You hear things. So I hear the birds outside, right? And then I choose to listen to them. And there's, okay, that's that little tiny bird that's always chirping around, and they fly around together and play. So you hear something when your ears, right, detect sound waves, vibration. Right? And so the second meaning of to hear, of course, is to comprehend the words, the ideas, the concept, and the intention of the listener. So Mimi will tell you that I often appear to be listening, but I fail to hear her. So, very bad. I'm working on that. And so, to listen and hear the Dharma, right, you must choose to actively listen to the teachings, and then choose to hear, to comprehend, to internalize the teachings, to make the teachings part of your life, to make the teachings part of you. Right? You must make the teachings your own. And this is what they mean when they say deep hearing, so chomong, or to listen and hear the teachings. Renyo Shonin, the 8th Monshu of the Honganji, is quoted as saying, listen as if you are hearing what this person is saying for the first time. Listen as if it was the first time. And then listen as if what this person is saying is just for you and only you. Right? These words, these teachings are only for you. They're meant just for you. And then finally, listen as if what this person is saying is the last thing you will ever hear. Listen as if this is the last thing you will ever hear. So listen as if you are hearing what this person is saying for the first time. So it's all too easy to believe that we've heard everything before, that we understand the teachings, because we've been listening to Dharma talks for decades. But if you have the attitude, this is the first time I'm hearing this teaching, then every Dharma talk is fresh and new. And it's like rereading a favorite book or watching a movie for the 10th time. You always notice something new. So there is value in hearing, right, and listening as if it was the first time. Why? Right? Because in the interval, you've changed. The truth of impermanence, right, the inevitability of constant change. It applies to us too. So I'm a different person today than I was 10 years ago. My life experiences, the ups and downs of my life in the past 10 years, has made me look at the world in a different way. And thus listening to people as if it was for the first time helps you to truly hear what the person is saying, even if it's that same old story for the 100th time. And with our keiki, many times it actually is the first time we are listening and hearing what they say. And we are amazed at how insightful they are and how wise they are. Listen as if what this person is saying is just for you and only you. Human nature is to believe that we are right and the other person is wrong. And even when we hear words of wisdom, it's all easy to say, yes, those other people should listen to these words of wisdom. So Shinran Shonin is quoted as saying, Amida's vow is for me, Shinran, alone. So the transformative experience of Shinjing, knowing without a doubt that you are embraced by compassion and illuminated by the light of wisdom, this is an absolutely subjective experience. You can only experience this for yourself. So when we listen to what our keiki are saying, because their words of wisdom are just for us, it's for me. Right? It's just for you and you alone. So let's listen to the words of our keiki. Listen as if what the person is saying is the last thing you will ever hear. So if you knew today was your last day in this world, your last chance to hear the Dharma, would you be looking at your smartphone? Or would you be listening with total focus? If you knew this moment was your last, would you be wondering, what's for lunch? Or would you listen with all of your energy? So let's listen to what our keiki are saying, like it is the last thing we will ever hear. Listen and you will truly hear the nembutsu in the voices of our keiki, the voices of our children and grandchildren. Listen and you will truly hear the nembutsu, the calling voice of Amida, Namo Amida Butsu, as if it was the first time, as if it was just for you, and as if it was to be the last thing you will ever hear. So on the evening of the 7th day of the 7th month, which is this Wednesday, take a moment to look at the night sky and see if you can spot Vega and Altair in the Milky Way, and reflect upon the wishes our keiki have shared with us for Tanabata this year. Thank you. Namanda, it's Namanda, it's Namanda, it's Namanda. Namanda. So let's chant the loving kindness metta together, the words of which to which may be found on the screen. May all beings be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May I be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to me. May I live in peace and harmony. May my family be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May my teachers be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May my friends be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May strangers be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May my enemies be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. May all beings be happy and well. May no harm or difficulties come to them. May they live in peace and harmony. Namo Amida Butsu, 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 Namo Amida Butsu. Let's all sing the Gatha Ondok-san 2 and Gratefulness along with Ms. Naho Umitani and Reverend Toshiyuki Umitani of Mo'ilili Honganji in Honolulu. 月の温度の骨を砕きてもシャスレシ I the benevolence of Amita's light. How in utmost we entrust, deep thanks express for our debt to teachers, for their guidance true. We dedicate ourselves in gratefulness. Naman Davats, Naman Davats, Naman Davats, Naman Davats. Let's recite the Shinshu Pledge together, found on the screen or on page 6 of the Red Service Book. I take my refuge in the vow of the Buddha. Reciting the name, I will live through life with strength and serenity. I revere the light of the Buddha. I will put my effort in my work with self-reflection and gratitude. I follow the teachings of the Buddha. Discerning the right path, I will spread the true Dharma. I rejoice in the compassion of the Buddha. I will respect and help others and do my best for the welfare of humankind. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Let's sing the Nembutsu, which is found on the screen or on page 135 of the Red Service Book. The light of wisdom exceeds all measure, and every finite living being receives this illumination that is like the dawn. So take refuge in Amida, the true and real light. The liberating wheel of light is without bound. Each person attachments to non-being and being. So take refuge in Amida, the enlightenment of non-discrimination. The words of Shinran Shonin in the Hymns of the Pure Land, verse 5 and 6, found in the collected works of Shinran, volume 1. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Namo Amida Butsu, Namo Amida Butsu. Let's sit together quietly for a few moments. So just relax and get comfortable. If you are able, sit forward in your seat and place both feet flat on the ground. Sit up straight and align your head, neck, shoulders, and back in a straight line that goes down to the floor. Place your hands comfortably in your lap. Close your eyes halfway so that you're looking both outwardly and inwardly. Breathe in and breathe out. In and out. As you breathe in, think of something for which you are grateful. And as you breathe out, just say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Just breathe. The sound of the gong will signal the end of our quiet meditation. Namanda, Vitsanamanda, 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 Vitsanamanda. Namanda. So I have a few announcements this morning. So the Makwa Honganji Virtual Obon 2020 will be on Saturday, July 25. And you can pre-order. You can pre-order Makwa Honganji's world-famous chow fun, Okinawan sweet potato manju, and peach or guava jams. And then you could prepay for your order. Then drive through and pick up your order on July 25th between 10 o'clock in the morning and 2 p.m. You can order the Bon Dance food by mailing in the order form, which is in this month's temple newsletter. You can also call the temple office Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 1:30 p.m. Or you can also do this online via the temple website. We accept payment by check or online using any major credit card. And you can also view the Chochin Obon Memorial Lanterns from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. from the safety and comfort of your car. So, and also Makwa Honganji and Honganji Hawaii, so the temples of Honganji Hawaii, are planning lots of fun virtual Bon Dance experiences. So more details will be coming for that. We're also offering our first Obon memorial service, so the Hatsubon service. And we're going to be doing this virtually, online, in place of in-person. I'm sorry, this is the old slide. We're actually doing this in person and virtually. So if you'd like to come, you're welcome to come to join us in the temple hall. And we'll also be broadcasting it live. This will be on Friday, July 24th at 6 p.m. And the letters have gone out to the Hatsubon families. So please do contact the temple office and let us know if you're going to be coming in person or watching virtually. The columbarium is open every day from 8:30 in the morning till 5 p.m. Hawaii Standard Time. For everybody's safety, we do ask everyone to follow the posted rules. So hand sanitizer and disinfecting wipes are available. So we will continue to have virtual Sunday services during the month of July, live on Facebook, and then later on YouTube. We also have virtual services. So there's the sunrise service every day at 6:30 in the morning, Hawaii Standard Time. And also chanting the Shoshinge on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays at 8:30. Today, the Honpa Honganji Mission of Hawaii will be launching a series of online Dharma messages. Today, it's going to be Symbols of Freedom and Equality by Bishop Eric Matsumoto, and this will be at 11 a.m. So this is just a Dharma message, so they will be premiering new Dharma messages every Sunday. And that would be at 11 a.m. in the morning, Hawaii Standard Time. Everyone is also welcome to join in expressing gratitude and appreciation for our healthcare and essential workers. These are 10-minute video salutes which premiere on YouTube every Wednesday at 12 noon, Hawaii Standard Time. And the Honganji temples across Hawaii will also be ringing the temple bell in their honor. So thank you very much for joining our virtual Sunday service today. May your day be filled with aloha. Namanda, Vitsanamanda, Vitsanamanda, Vitsanamanda.